Let me tell you, my brothers and my sisters, you must discern and understand the will of God. It does not make sense. I remember many years ago, we were preparing. In fact, I was even considering at that time moving to this same Abuja that we are now. Tired of Zaria, was on my way, and I remember I woke up in the morning like every other day, happy. This is the Lord's day. Thank you, Jesus, for what you are doing. And immediately the Lord called me for a retreat. And I went straight for a retreat, and that was when the Lord told me, that which I've told you, that koinonia, now is the time to start it. Lord, in Zaria, yes sir, that from this place the nations will come and meet you here. Where are the resources? How much do I have, oh God? In this place where they can burn you any day, they can come and ambush you. Yes sir, that is a place. You see, let me tell you something. You can argue, you can cry, but obey. Because something is happening to someone here. God is ministering to someone already. You may cry, but obey. It may not make sense. It is a risk, a greater risk when you disobey. Listen very carefully to what I'm saying. I remember that time. After that retreat, I said, Lord, so this is it? How long will I be in Zaria? No answer. I've told you enough to start. In your obedience, I will meet you later and I will discuss. This is not the last time you will meet with me. And with the foolishness of obedience, the venue, where we'll get the venue, because what I was seeing in my visions, I was seeing an overflow. I said, Lord, where will this thing come from? The auditorium that we were using, that we started using, at that time it was small, but what I saw in my vision was an expanded one. I said, no, I didn't know they would later expand that place. And so we took a step of faith. Lord, if this thing fails, let it fail. At least let it fail in your hand. I remember the first service, my first sermon was ancient parts. Is God speaking to someone? Surrender. Through crisis in Zaria, you would think after crisis you would just pack up and say, God, I'm okay, I've tried. You too, you saw that I almost died. Right there. And true to his word, from that place, that lowly estate, that he brought the nations right to that place. Remarkable manifestations of his power, and that would only be the beginning. I remember I returned back from a meeting and I just placed my head to rest in my living room, and I started seeing visions of Abuja. I said, no, God, what is this one again? I had become so emotionally connected to Zaria. No matter where around the world I am, I would not be satisfied till I return back home. You would see me smiling as though they place a charm on me when I'm returning back home. I had found so much satisfaction. I was more than happy to build and settle and serve God. And then the call came. 3 years. Not just struggle in disobedience, but verification. If you ask me, I probably would not say it's Abuja that I will come to. Lord, where will I go? Maybe Jos or somewhere, or another nation somewhere. But the Lord brought, if you notice the flyer that introduced Koinonia to Abuja, you will see the map of the city. It is because of the vision that I saw. Lord, is this what you are doing? I know your will. Let me tell you this. If it is the will of God, he will go so far to make sure your confidence, once your heart is ready to obey. Gideon kept asking questions. Okay, make this wet and make this dry. The angel did it. Make this dry and he did it, provided you are going to go and fight. Everybody say surrender. What is surrender in this case? The willingness to enthrone his will above your own. The willingness to enthrone his will above yours. as a proof that you trust him.